Ding, ding. Guess who's back? We've been gone for a minute, but we're back. How long have we been gone for? A couple of hours now?
Yeah, you were on last night. I left.
And you didn't even say goodbye. You did that Tom LaVecchia shit, didn't you?
Well, sometimes
Well,
it's
you
better just
just,
to leave than to sit there and
well, you should have just said I'm Swayze or something. You know what I mean? Give me a code word. Don't just leave.
What's up, Bill Jordan?
Hey, Billy.
You're the first one here. You win a prize.
Sorry that we're a little late.
It's Joe's fault.
Yeah, because I have two puppies I got to take care of.
Well, oh, let's see what you were really doing.
Hey guys, how are you guys? Hey guys, how are you guys?
What's up, Oliver?
So I'm not sure if you guys know this, but see, Lauren, you disagree with me on this, but I don't care, right? So I'll wait a few minutes before I say it.
Good. Say
You
it.
won $410 in Club Keno today. So you already got a prize. Club Keno. How old are you? You play Keno, Bill? What do you live in Vegas? Hey, good rock. I know, Steven Marinello. Yeah, basketball. It's here already.
What's up, Mike Wall?
That's why I'm pouring through my cards right now.
Actually, I got some cards
She got
today.
cards. She finally listened to me and wisened up and got basketball cards.
Yep.
Right. She kept buying like baseball cards and shit. And I'm like, well, the problem with the baseball cards you're buying is, they're repacks. They're not factory sealed.
So maybe I should do an unboxing and open one of them.
You should. If you want, you could unbox it and hold the cards up, and I'll tell you if we scored or not.
All right, package 1, 2,
Wait a
3,
minute. Let's
4,
get
or
some more
5.
people in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. People in chat, pick a number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll open that package. Hey, BK Skip, what up?
Hey, BK Skip.
Linda Amsterdam, Co-Train 25.
He's got his name is not Co-Train 25. It's Deuce 5. Now,
Maddie
I
Marinero,
really
you have a live scheduled, so let me make sure I promote it and drop your
here
link
we
so
go
everybody
again.
goes
What's
over
up,
there later.
Maddie?
I believe Maddie has a live scheduled.
Maddie,
And
listen. You don't have to do your live. You could come on this show and we'll just do the live. You could come hang out with us. And hey, oh, sugar and spice and not so nice. Yeah, man.
I finished watching the live from last night, and I want to thank Salt Pepper Ketchup and Chris Sharp for coming on.
Well,
And,
that's why I'm inviting Maddie over because I
okay.
have a feeling that Trock is going to pop up on the show. So I'm figuring if Maddie comes, maybe he might not come on. Trock, I don't know.
I think
Figure if we got enough
Maddie,
people coming in.
I think
He's
Trump's
a
getting
nice
on the
guy.
train.
Chris Trock's a good guy.
Yeah, no, he's
I
a good guy,
like
but I
him.
think he's getting live show at 5:30 Eastern. Big
Oh, that's
announcement.
plenty of time.
That's what Maddie said. But did you schedule it yet, Maddie, or you just made the announcement? I don't know. Someone sent it to me actually, so it's getting around. You're wrong, Maddie. Is my boy. Chris Rock is getting on the train, so his
The
reception.
train. They have a train up there?
Well, he commutes to Massachusetts.
Does he?
For work.
Oh, man. I feel sorry for you, man. The train? Ugh. The
You
train
mentioned
here,
it.
forget about it.
You mentioned a train yesterday on the live after I left. You mentioned a train.
What train did I mention?
You mentioned a train. Oh, you probably don't remember. You
Well,
said something about a train.
I'll tell you
And
about the train.
hmm?
One of my favorite movies is a movie called Silver Streak.
Say an error for me. Can you drop it in?
Gene Wilder, Richard Pryor. It was on a Amtrak train was the setting. You know, Roger Devereaux, murder mystery type thing. But with Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder, it was like a comedy as well. So yeah, I like the train. I always wanted to do that, go on like the train, but go like in the overnight train, where you get the little compartment where you could sleep and stuff.
The person who
That
just
would
sent the
be cool.
Cash App, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you very much.
Hey, what's up, Redzilla? My brother. And I re-put it in chat for whoever asks, but maybe that person figured it out. Either way, thank you. We appreciate all donations, all super chats, all Cash
Yes.
Apps.
Also, wait a minute, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. That was a good movie. They had a little bit of a train, not much, but yeah, that was
I was
good.
telling NB he always wanted to do a train. Yeah, well, that's kind of what he was mentioning last night about somebody getting a train, but I don't want to, you know.
See, these guys, they got to find something better to do with their time because no matter what I say, it's a sexual thing. It's this, it's that. I don't talk like that. I'm not into that stuff. I'm not into those things. I'm old. I'm going to be 50 here soon.
Go
Love
Jets.
to take a walk.
I had this Jets jersey here, but Joe took it back. He's like,
I had a feeling they were going to win 2 games.
you said it was like a draft or something. I need my Jets jersey back.
I could use one of my Judge jerseys back too.
Then fucking, oh, excuse my language.
Yeah. Then what?
I mean, the directions here are pretty simple.
No. You got to roll your ass this way.
Sugar RR spice and not so nice.
I don't have a car. And I don't know if the train goes out to where you live.
You're so full of crap.
Is there a train that goes out there?
Does this person have a channel? The Sugar and Spice? Let me look. Okay, they have just Sugar, Spice, and Not So Nice. This is Drazo?
No,
Maybe?
that's not Drazo.
I don't know, but they're saying introducing Drazo back into the community. I don't know. I'm going to drop their link and promote Sugar and Spice and Not So Nice. I'm going to drop their link in our chat so you guys can check out their channel.
Who doesn't have a channel? Everyone has a channel.
Sugar. And there's the link. So please, guys, check it out. And if you're interested in it, subscribe. Help them hit the road to 1,000. They're close. 685 subscribers. Welcome to M's and Star Channel. No BS, no sugar coating, no filter. Let's expose the truth and dig deeper in the lies that are being spread around our community. It's time to have a voice and the truth to be heard. Fasten your seatbelts because it's going to be a bumpy ride. I like this. They started
Edward Jimenez, how are you?
August 24th, 2022. So this is a fairly new channel.
We need a breath of fresh air. We need a breath of fresh air. Someone to come in and clean house. Our Yankees for life.
I think it's a...
Yankees for life, believe it or not, has been such a good friend to me that he's one of the main reasons why I got into YouTube. Because when I first came on the scene, like doing shows with Tom and Vinny, like he took a liking to me, like, hey, you're cool or whatever. And it made me feel a lot more comfortable. I mean, when I first started out, I really didn't have like the trolls or whatever. It was, people were cool for the most part, but Yankees for Life was like extra cool, And there's a few people, but he's one of the main ones. So thank you, Yankees for Life. Appreciate it.
Well, because when you started your channel, thank you so much for a super chat's going through. Can't get the Cash App to work for me for some reason, so I'll just do this. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Mims Bish Doodlebug. I think that's Drazo.
I also want to give a shout out to Dominic and We Push Back. And I want to give a shout out to, obviously, Maddie and that whole crew, the uncles and everything. And Heidi, Amber, great people.
Terrence, our friend Terrence, we haven't seen him for a minute, but Terrence, he was in Naples during that hurricane.
Was he?
And you're me right now, your avatar. But he was working in Naples, Florida during that hurricane, and his car got flooded out pretty bad. He moved it up to like a higher garage.
Really?
And it still got flooded out, and then he was having issues getting a rental because so many people lost cars that there's like a shortage for people to like rent and then get new cars.
Thank you. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you. And shout out to Drazo. He's a good guy.
He's cool, Terrence, though. He's all right?
Yeah. He's doing good. He's doing good. It seems like I believe his job, he travels. So with work, so sometimes he's in different spots. Montauk, how are you?
He's a good guy.
Definitely, he's a good guy.
Montauk. The majority of people that are, like, I would say, everyone I see in here so far is pretty good. Shout out to Angel. Shout out to Angel. I hope things have kind of toned down a little. When you start getting into the death threats and stuff, maybe it's time to pull back a little. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, I definitely we've had that. I mean, they threatened to come to your house and shoot you, but then they denied it at one point.
Yeah, I was real worried.
So worried.
I figured, I tell people, you target me, I'm the safest person in America if you target me.
Shout out to Chicago Muscle.
Oh, yeah, Chicago Muscle.
MJ. We haven't seen MJ for a minute. Shout out to MJ. We miss her.
Yep. The whole face of this YouTube game has changed. It's like when certain people came in, I'll let your mind. Oh, hi, Queen.
Who's
Ruby,
there?
Andrea, Roscoe. I'll let your mind wander, and you can answer this question yourself. But when certain people came into the game, it kind of like, I don't know, it created a little bit of upheaval.
Yeah.
Upheaval. And things have changed. I mean, I see some people that, are still around, but then there's other people that kind of disappeared.
Or they just switched their names for their own, right. Some people switched up names just because of the fact that these people are, hey, Argo Show,
you're not blocked, Argo, but close.
The fact that these people are actually going they're hacking accounts and stuff like that, I mean, when it gets dangerous like that, and they need to worry about their kids' safety or their family's safety. I mean, I don't
Stop
blame
it,
them
you.
for
Hey.
wanting to go other places, and that's why we've been like branching out to other communities to get away from this disgusting
But
behavior
this
because it's
is,
going to be a never-ending revolving door. The same stuff is only, and I bet you it only gets worse before it gets better. Sassy nerd girl, hello, beautiful.
yes, it was
Martine, hello,
Maxwell,
beautiful.
Andrea. Yes. See, that's why I was ahead of my time. Because you guys, like initially when I first got on and I blew a gasket, right? I gave my address out. I doxed myself. So, my advice to any new content creators, do yourself a favor. Put your name up, put your address up, put your phone number up, just get it out there. You know what I mean? That way, dox yourself.
No, heck no. Make them work for it. No, no,
Yeah,
no, no,
no,
no,
no,
no,
no,
no,
no,
no.
no,
Make them work
no,
for it.
no,
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 don't
no.
make it that easy.
No,
People
no,
have
no,
kids
no.
in there.
They
No,
don't even. I'm telling you, they don't even go down that route.
people have
Trust.
children. They
They're
have
not going to do anything if you do that.
well then I guess well, I mean, what's there? You have two dogs. They're not for you to protect.
What?
Like
I
you
have
giving out your address. I mean, what are they gonna do?
no,
Come
because they were holding people hostage with the doxing thing. People are scared to, oh, this, that. I mean, it was just no. No, because you know what? I'm old enough to where I remember the white pages, okay? And like it had your name, your phone number, and your address.
Huh.
Were we worried about getting doxxed and prank called or whatever? I mean, come on.
I need a sweatshirt. I need a
They're
sweatshirt.
only going to use it if you don't give up that information. They're going to try to they're going to go after your weakness, and the more you try to hide it, the more they're going to try to expose it. And I mean, truthfully, it's like screw it.
No, I
You know what I
disagree.
mean? FBI put my phone number up in his chat. I swear to God, I got 4 calls. That
What's
was
up,
it.
Assassinino?
4 calls.
Well,
So, but the younger people, it's a little different. They don't know about like phone books and shit like that. But I remember the days of the phone book, and
you
I
can
mean,
dial 411, couldn't you? And been like, can I have the phone number to? Couldn't you used to like dial 411 to get people's like, give me somebody's so
exactly.
phone number?
Mhm.
Do they still do
Yeah,
that?
I don't think so. You just Google, you just
Oh yeah, you could just Google it too. Hey Drazo, there you are. You brought some friends in here, Drazo. Thank you for sending some friends in there, Andre Fatal. All right, so guys, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna do an unboxing of some cards.
well, why don't you tell them what it is
I
first?
don't know what it is, so you tell them. You do
Well,
me a
why
favor.
don't you
You
read
tell
the,
them what
it
it
says
is,
it on the
and then
package. It says 21, 22, Donruss, right? So
yes,
that's what it is. 21, 22, Donruss. See, that's Luker Doncic on the front. See Luker?
okay. So I
Yeah,
have 5
man,
packages.
that
You
kid
guys pick a
Luker is
number, and
good.
I'll open whatever we have the most of numbers. That's the package I'll open. Okay, so this one here will be 1, 2,
That kid Luker is real
3,
good.
4, 5. So everybody put numbers in chat of which one they want me to open. There could be something really good in there.
So what I did was I went real heavy on Luker
The
Doncic
Amber
rookie,
channel. Continue. What
and
is
let me
this?
tell you something. Oh my God, it really just it put me
Union,
into it.
JJ, get that gate. JJ, you have a problem with Amber? Go to her channel and talk about it with her.
Whoa,
That
whoa, whoa,
Michelle
whoa,
Chiz.
wait a
No, no,
while. Wait
no,
a
no. She's
while.
not going to come in here and talk crap. But whoever this person is, they're coming in here and they're running their mouth about one of my
Relax.
friends. Okay, you're
Relax.
not going to come in my chat. You're not going to run your mouth about one of my friends. And what Amber does on her
Just
channel,
block
she
the
has.
cocksucker, and that's it. Goodbye. Jeez, we got to go into a whole freaking thing.
Then
Get
Michelle is
out
a
of here.
nutcase.
Goodbye.
I was up
Goodbye.
there the other day, and Michelle came on there, and she looked at some girl. Are you that cancer girl? Some girl who has cancer at the moment.
This is why I need. You know what? I got to hook up with that Sherry girl. Okay, you know who Sherry is? We did the show with her the other night. Sherry said something that if you have good moderators, you wouldn't even see it.
But
That's what we got to do. We got to get some people that are headhunters and just say, look, you come in here. People know who we're aligned with. And, if anybody says something stupid, get them out of here. Why do we even need that? I mean, Amber's a friend of the show. We care about Amber. We do shows with her. So thank you, Queen. But don't even answer it, because now if they know you get upset, they're going to come in with 53 different names.
No, now they're
no,
because they're going to come in here and know that they're not going to get away with talking about my friend. And if somebody came in her chat talking about me, she would stick up for me too. So that's it.
Would.
Hey, Cole, how are you, Cole? Anyway, moving on from that. Did they get rid of that person?
Yeah.
Okay.
Queen got rid of her. Thank you,
Thank
sweetie.
you. All right. So, no one's picking a number?
Everybody picked numbers, but you were busy yelling, so you didn't see.
3. We got a number 3. So I'll do number 3 for Finn Freak. Shout out to Heidi Black and Cole. One, two, three. All right. So, hey, Mac. How are you? All right. So, Joe. No, I got 5. I was saying pick a number of 1 through 5, and I was going to do an unboxing of these basketball cards and show you guys.
Do an unboxing, but by the time you unbox them,
I have them open. I have them open, Joe.
The season will be over by the time you unbox them.
Okay, ready? So this is what we...
Klay Thompson.
Is that good?
Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Well, keep it moving. Evan Fournier. Keep that moving.
Do I do it like, where's the camera?
Keep it moving.
Actually, wait, let me do the screen differently. And then...
Keep it moving. Come on. Keep it moving. Let's go. Miles, okay, so all right. Keep it moving. Miles Bridges, he's good.
So put that in a good pile? I'll have a keep it moving
pile. Put them all in the same pile. You want to get rookie cards in there. We haven't got one yet. Derrick Rose, keep it moving. Bertans, keep it moving. Keep it moving. You're too slow. Keep it moving.
All right.
Is that Jalen Brunson? Yeah, keep it moving. He's a Nick, Jalen Brunson. I'm happy that, it's upside down. Keep it moving. He's white. He's a European player. Keep it moving. Michael Porter Jr. Next up, that's Porzingis. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep going. Russell Westbrook. We want a rookie card. LaMelo Ball. Okay. That's good. So I would keep that on top. Don't mix it in with those.
I'm going to put it in a separate top pile then.
Okay, it's upside down. You want to play the upside down game? Marvin Bagley III? That's Marvin Bagley III. See, I know what I'm talking about. Keep it moving. Kevin Porter Jr., keep it moving.
He's got some fro.
Keep it moving. He's good, Lauri Markkanen, but he's white, so there's not too many good white players. Duncan Robinson, keep it moving. He's white.
So we got one good card so far?
No, but the thing is, I bought a box of this, so it's going towards the set. Kobe White, keep it moving. Keep it moving. Nurkic. Keep it moving. I'd like to. Kelly Oubre. Keep it moving. I want to see Cade Cunningham. Keep it moving. Keep it going.
We got one.
Cade Cunningham. Bingo! We
You
hit
want
the
this?
jackpot. Yep.
So put that in the good pile?
No. But put that with Cade Cunningham.
Put that in the good pile?
Yeah, it's a rookie card, so put that with there too. He's just put it with the other ones.
What's his name?
Put it with the rookies.
Oh, this was a good one. Wow. I don't even know if I should show everybody.
But who is it? You're moving the card around.
It's just sparkling.
Darius Baisley. Okay, now I'm going to tell you about Darius Baisley, okay?
Yeah, but this is glittery and
Just
sparkly.
listen, it's called Green Laser. Okay, that's the card. It's called Yellow and Green Laser. Put it down.
In which pile?
With the good ones.
Okay.
That's a Magician's card. Oh, that's Charlie Barkley with the freaking Subway commercials. Put that down with the good ones. And that's a Magician's card, right? And who's that? Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He's pretty good. Oklahoma City. All right,
Okay.
so
Which pile?
the good pile.
Okay.
So what happened was Darius Baisley, right? I think he's from Ohio or Michigan.
Hey, down there.
He was like a top 10 high school player, right? Coming out of high school. And he signed a letter of intent to go to Syracuse University, right? My school, the Orangemen, right? So I'm all happy about it, right? As he gets closer to, having to go to college, he retracts the letter of intent to go to college because the NBA has a rule right now. When you graduate from high school, when you have to wait 1 year before you could enter the NBA draft. It used to be that you'd have to play 1 year of college ball. You don't have to play college ball. You just have to wait 1 year till after you graduate or after the school year ends, your senior year. So what happened was he retracts the letter of intent. He signs $1 million deal with New Balance. Okay, so New Balance gives him $1 million to train and wear their shoes or whatever. So he didn't go to college. He got $1 million from New Balance, worked out, they hired like trainers for him or whatever. And he wound up entering the draft the next year. And he's a pretty decent, he's going to be good, Darius Baisley, but he's young because he's about 20 right now, maybe 20,
How's it going, Omar?
But what's happening is a lot of the players coming out of high school, they could go overseas and make money. They could go play in the G League because you only got to wait 1 year. That's why colleges now are paying the players, because who would go to college? Like, if you're from you come from the inner city, your family has no money, you graduate high school, you got to wait 1 year to go to the NBA. Why would you go to college for 1 year? You rather go somewhere where they're going to pay you. So now the colleges have agreed that they're going to start paying the players.
I dropped the link if anybody wants to come up and talk sports with Joe.
Players, not so much paying the players as it is that they have the ability to now to make money off of their likeness. You know what I mean? Like they could sell T-shirts, they could sell, whatever it is with their hats and stuff. So it's putting these people in a position where some of these kids now coming out of high school go to college and they'll be able to make money while they play college ball. So Darius Baisley actually started a trend that's becoming more and more like he was one of the first ones. And I was pissed because he was like I think he was a top 20 recruit. I think he was like a 5-star recruit coming out of high school, Darius Baisley, and he didn't go. And it kind of like pissed me off because we could have really used him in Syracuse. We knew these players now that are top 10, top 20, top 30 coming out of high school, they're only going to college for 1 year. It's not like prior where they would go 2-3 years. Some would even play 4 years. You have these kids for 1 year, most of them.
Hey, Aegon, how are you? Vito, Down Nick, Omar. We didn't say hi to some people. They're coming in now.
Hi, Aegon. Queen, thank you for handling the business, Queen. Vito, what up, Vito?
Assassinino de Rate's channel. Everybody, please subscribe who is not yet subscribed to that channel. And let me drop the link again.
So Cade Cunningham was actually the number 1 pick.
And who's that? That's one of the cards I got today.
Yeah, he came out of Oklahoma State, and he got drafted number 1.
You wanted a Cade card? A Cade Cunningham card? Is that
I have it, but it's
you have this one already?
I have it, yeah.
Oh, so you don't need it.
No. See, this is where people you don't understand.
Everybody hit the thumbs up.
You look in your pocket and say, I have a $20 bill. What do I need another $20 bill for? Do you do that? No. You say, all right, I'll take 10, more 20s, right? Well, that card, you don't need it. Yeah, we need that card.
Me and you, because if you're saying we and you're gonna make me mad, don't even do that on here.
We is me and you. You're my partner in crime when I say we.
What's his name? Cade
Cunningham. Yeah, he was the number 1 pick. So that was good. Now there's this Josh Giddey, okay? Like I've been buying his cards. And like Aaron Judge cards, for example, right? Like his rookie cards. Do you think I just bought one of the, I would try to get 10 of the same card if I could. It's always better to have, especially when you're in the business of selling cards, right? You want to
when are we going to start doing that? When are we going to start?
The basketball season is about to start up in a few weeks, and then we'll start it up. But like I told you, if we're going to do the eBay thing, we have to get that set up. They want a bank account.
It's like
change eBay.
And it's that the ball's in your court because you're the one that slacks with all this. So
the way eBay used to do it was you could sell pretty much whatever you want and you didn't have to claim it on a 1099. So then what they did was they said, look, if you sell on eBay, you got to link a checking account to your, eBay store. The reason why is anything over $600, you got to claim on your taxes. So a lot of people shied away from that now because it sucks. Who the hell, because the problem with the card business is, like
I'm running shotgun.
You could buy a card for $100 and sell it for $20 and lose $80, you still got to pay tax on it like it's capital gains. So it's bullshit. Now it really is. It's bullshit.
Yep. It is.
So,
So then,
it's just, and plus they get 10% eBay.
so then
Plus
what do
they
we?
get other
Well,
fees too.
we need to actually get together and put this together and start doing it. But it's all talk. It's all talk. The ball's in your court.
Yeah.
A lot of things that you know, I can't do everything, and that stuff I can't do. I need you to show me how to set it all up and do it. But I would like to show you this show.
Go ahead. Please do.
Go ahead.
Show me.
Go ahead.
Show me. Show me. What are you
I'm
showing
going to show
me?
everybody since you were so excited about this. Let's
Cunningham, Leighton.
This is the Cade Cunningham
Yep.
highlight.
We actually had that. You had that on my channel, believe it or not.
Thank you so much for the PayPal on the Bay 8 channel that no longer. Yeah, I did this.
The defunct Bay 8th channel. Yeah, man. Isn't that crazy, though? Like, really. That's why, you know, there's going to have to be a better way. Like, this YouTube thing is great, but if someone else comes along or whatever, if there's another way we could communicate with one another. Because the whole YouTube thing, like, it sucks, really. You know what I mean?
Why?
It's like their rules and their regulations, screw them.
I don't get it though. I mean, if we just do our own thing and not like, every once in a while we are going to respond to the BS, you know me, because it's hard to bite my tongue, and the same thing with you. Things are going to piss you off and you're going to respond too. But for the most part, like, even though we might have half the people that we usually have in chat, I mean, it doesn't bother me. We're having fun hanging out with the people we care about and we like. We're making new friends. Look at this Starboard Steve.
Yep.
He's
Heidi in here?
new. Huh?
Is Heidi in? I saw Heidi. Is she in here right now, Heidi?
Heidi was in here before. I'm sure she's in here listening. She might be working and listening at the same time.
Because we had talked about the other night about like doing some shows on, like, you know, missing women or whatever. Well, I'm watching this show called Still a Mystery, right?
Is someone trying to join?
We talked about this Mitrice Richardson, who was the girl that got arrested and they let her go with no phone. Remember we were talking about that the other night? I'm watching it right now. The girl was actually beautiful, the girl, man.
I remember that
kid
case.
in the wilderness. Mitrice Richardson, 24 years old.
Hey, Lauren.
How are you, Margie?
Real quick.
Yeah, what's up, babe?
I understand both sides of that with that person coming in, but this live is about cards. Nobody was doing any drama, so that comment was unnecessary. That was definitely a troll because I've never seen them in here before. So
yeah, they came in just to start trouble.
You do have to address it and merely just, this isn't the show for that nonsense right now.
Right. Well, I got to be honest with you. This show, I mean, we've been down the beef road doing the shows. Nothing good comes out of it. So, you know, with all due respect to everyone involved, hey, Pretty Monita, no one's messing with us. We're messing with a friend. We want to kind of avoid that because, you know, I mean, it's obviously we're not going to let anyone come in here and diss Amber or whatever, but
absolutely not.
And same thing, we came in here.
Don't come in here disturbing a card show. That's ridiculous.
Right.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with this Michelle person. It has nothing to do with Amber.
Yep. There's a time and place for each subject.
Yeah, well, that person's just bored. They're that bored that they found my live to come into to
For sure.
throw the little dig at Amber, and I guess they had nothing better to do on a Thursday at 4 o'clock.
Yeah,
Everybody loves Amber.
bad.
It's fine. People don't
And
like
you're
Amber.
always
That's
gonna
fine.
get trolls, like Joe said too. And I know you're gonna want to respond, because okay, so Joe, when I hide a comment, you guys can still see it. So it was already hidden when Lauren seen it.
Perfect. Okay, great.
Yeah, so that's why she caught
Mhm.
it, even though I hid it, because she can see it. So just so you know, I try to catch them if I'm there. So
Mhm.
all right,
How are
I
you,
just
pretty
wanted to, I
Monita?
wanted to explain that this isn't the show for the drama. So move on until we want to play with you, please.
Thank you,
Exactly.
Kim. We appreciate
Okay.
you.
All right, I'm dropping down.
All right, love you.
Take care.
Love you.
People are so bored and miserable. They have to go watch people they don't like and talk crap. Exactly. But this is like their soap opera type stuff to them. I don't know. I guess apparently. Exactly.
Well, it also, the other thing is, like this person is going to go back now to his people and say, "You're not going to believe what such and such did." I went on the show and I told them to go F them. I mean, it's like,
Yeah,
I think they're like doing something.
like laughing
Right.
about it. Ha 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 ha
Right.
ha. I said
Like-
something about Amber.
Right. Right.
Amber's had a lot worse said about her than that. Trust me, guys. So saying
Yeah.
that she's a mean girl, that's not half
Yeah.
as bad as some of the things people have said about her. But let's go back to let's check out what's it called?
Cade Cunningham?
Yeah,
Please.
yeah. Because since you liked his card, that's him right there. That's him.
Right
What
there,
number?
yeah.
What number is he?
I think he's number 1 because he was the number 1.
That one right there that's about to catch the
Yep.
ball, Tim.
This vote is right here, down the lane.
Killian
Killian
Hayes
Hayes
snaps it to
snaps it to
Isaiah
Isaiah
Stewart.
Stewart.
Cade for
Cade for
three.
three.
And it's through!
Number
Cade
2.
Cunningham from downtown.
Under the rest of the shot clock. Look at this. Look at the shot clock, folks.
Just got it. So now, if he throws it right, does it need to land into the basket before the buzzer, or is it as long as he gets it out of his
It
hand
has to be out of his hand.
before the buzzer goes
before-
off?
Right.
Okay.
So what
I
they
played
do
basketball too. I was a
What-
point guard in high school. I used to play in school, and I was a point guard. True story.
So what they did was, and it makes it much easier, and I got to give the NBA credit for this. There's like lights around the backboard. When that buzzer hits 0, the backboard lights up, like the edging of the backboard. And it makes it a lot easier because they could slow it down. And when that light comes on, if it's anywhere on his fingertips, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It could be, it'll be called off. And really what started that was, I remember the game. It was the Knicks were playing the Chicago Bulls, and there was like 1/10 of a second left on the clock, right? Not 1 second, 1/10 of a second. And they inbounded the ball to Trent Tucker, okay, for the Knicks. He turns around and chucks it up and it goes in. The Knicks win the game. The problem is they changed the rule because there's no way you could catch a ball and shoot the ball with 1/10 of a second left. It's impossible. Because once the ball is inbounded and it hits your hand, the clock starts. So they changed the rule. There has to be at least 3/10 of a second left. And the only way you could do that is a lob play. Like you can't catch it and shoot it with 3/10 of a second left. And it happened because of this Trent Tucker thing. So now, with all the camera angles and technology and everything, they could see it much better. But it was hard to determine because you had to look at the clock, and when it got down to 0, the problem with that is there's someone that's pushing a button when the ball's inbounded. There's a guy who maintains the clock. He's got to hit the button. If he doesn't hit the button immediately, well, then, so now everything is more done automatically, which is better for the game. And now they have the review where they could review the shots.
None your business, Alessa. What's up? All right, let's see what's
that was Trent Tucker, man. He did that.
20-point night.
Tonight. Dig in here.
I would stop it to him. Stop it after that. Because we're going to get struck. So anyway, this kid, Cade Cunningham, right? He probably could have went. Thank you, David. He could have went from high school to the NBA, but he wasn't allowed to because of the rule. He went to Oklahoma State. Because the other thing is, and this is what I don't agree with. Could you imagine if you are in high school and you would be the number one pick in the NBA draft, right? But you can't because you got to wait a year. So you'd play college ball, right? What happens if you get hurt in college and tear your ACL? It happened to that Michael Porter. We got his card, right? Okay, so what happened with Michael Porter was he was the number one high school player like 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago. And what happened is he would have went to the NBA because he's like 6'10". He had like an NBA body already, but he had to go to college. He goes to college. He hurts his back after the third game. And he wound up missing the whole year. And instead of being like the number one pick or a lottery pick, he dropped down in the draft, Michael Porter Jr. So the Nuggets drafted him, and they got a steal because basically they got a lottery pick player, but he was hurt in college, so he didn't get to play. So teams passed on him. You know what I mean? Because of guess what? He's now 4 years later, he's going to be an all-star pretty soon.
Oliver, you leaving?
Please
have a good afternoon, Oliver. I think Oliver has to get going. Have a good afternoon, Oliver. Thank you for coming in and always being so
we met
supportive.
This kid last night, this salt, pepper, ketchup dude.
He's pretty cool. Let's play more of this stuff.
Back in the game, he probably knew. Yes, they must have been down by 25.
Oh, yeah. Cade with a drive and a dunk.
It's just Cade and the basket.
Cade Cunningham. Spins to the lane, gets to the rim, off the high glass, and he hit it.
And he wasn't even bothered by the league's best shot block.
Julian Hayes gives to Cade Cunningham.
What do you got to say about that, Joe?
No, I like Cade Cunningham. Brooklyn guy's on. That's why our numbers are shit.
You should go in his chat and come over here and join our live.
No. He's busy. He's making money. Isn't he doing the charity thing?
Yeah, it's a charity thing again. All right, let's shut off Cade Cunningham so that we don't play too much of it.
All right, so what happened was...
Pretty Monita, blessings always and be safe. Pretty Monita is an OG of the New York Connect. She's one of the OGs.
Love her. So what happened was this Michael Porter Jr. in 2017.
I don't know. Who's Michael Porter Jr.?
He's a guy whose card we had in...
When? Right now?
Yeah, in the pack. Okay? So what I was explaining is he's a situation where he could have came out of high school and been the number one, the number two. He would have been maybe the number 3 pick at worst.
Yeah, Steady, what's up?
So, but they have to go to college for a year. So what happened was he went to college. He went to Missouri. He played 3 games. Okay? He got hurt. He hurt his back. He wound up after his freshman year, he was hurt. He only played 3 games. He entered the draft. Instead of being a top 3 pick, he went number 14. The problem is the way it's done in the NBA is each pick determines how much money you're going to make. It's called the rookie scale. So, like, for example, if you're the number
I like
one
the Charles Barkley one.
if you're the number 1 pick, you could get a 4-year deal worth $40 million, $10 million a year. If you're the number 2 pick, you could get a 4-year deal for $36 million, like $9 million a year. And it progressively goes down based on, so there's a big difference between the number 1 pick and the 2 pick, or even the 3rd pick, as opposed to 14. So, for example, this Michael Porter Jr. goes 14th, and he winds up. Okay, so here's what it is. So he signs a contract, the rookie scale contract. He's the number 14th pick. He's able to get a 4-year, $15 million deal.
Wow.
Because he was number 14. But now the number 1 pick, okay, the number 1 pick. All right, let's see. Okay, DeAndre Ayton was the number 1 pick. All right, so here we go.
Well, that was good to know.
He was able to get, since he was the number 1 pick, he went to Arizona 1 year. He got a 4-year, $40 million contract. You see the difference?
Nope.
4 years, $40 million. Michael Porter Jr. would have been a number 1 or a number 2 pick. He got 4 years, $15 million.
Margine, take your time, babe.
And then, if you don't get picked in the first round, your contract is not guaranteed. So
that's good.
What position means a lot. The number 2 pick in the draft that year was Marvin Bagley III.
What year are we talking about?
2018.
Okay.
Marvin Bagley got 4 years, $36 million as number 2.
So
Porter Jr. would have went ahead of him. Porter Jr. probably would have been number 2.
Yeah, I don't even know who these people are.
I know, because you don't follow basketball.
Right.
And what's crazy is like we're sitting here like, oh yeah, 4 years, $15 million. Man, who would
Is
want?
there a Yankees game on tonight?
That's a hardship. 4 years, $15 million.
Is the Yankees playing tonight?
No, last night was their last game. They didn't even win 100 games.
Wow.
They didn't even win 100 games.
So you watched this. I've been hearing from a lot of people. Hey, Edwin. Edwin says, pretty Monita, all is well. Thanks, love, always. Don't forget, no dating without my approval. Edwin, what about me? The candidate must submit tax returns for the last 10 years.
Whoa.
So I'm going to have to watch this Gabby Petito on Lifetime. I have not watched it. It's not good?
No.
That's what I heard from a bunch of people. That it's not good. And I did put it on for a little, like late night, I was putting it on, but I was tired, so I was falling asleep. And, the Brian, that girl, Gabby, was beautiful. I used to babysit, I used to nanny for some kids. And,
hey, Terrence.
There's our friend Terrence.
Come on, you could come on, bro. We're not talking any beef stuff.
No, and I used
positive.
So I used to nanny for some kids, and they were actually they graduated with Gabby, the kids that I nannied for.
That's sad, man. I mean,
Down Neck, yes. Thank you so much, Down Neck. Thank you so much for the donation, Down Neck.
yes, thank you, down there.
Terrence, Terrence, I've been trying to hit you up on Instagram. You got to check your Instagram. And let me drop the link. But we are doing something we're going to get together. And we are going to, on Heidi's channel or this channel or Amber, somebody's channel. We're trying to do it like once a week, on a weekend night or maybe 2 times a month. A bunch of different channel creators. And we did this last weekend. And we all come up, we promote it like on our community tabs. We all come up, we introduce each other, we all talk, we make friends, all our subscribers meet, all different people from different communities. And we called it like when communities collide. So we want you to come to it one weekend when we're doing it. We want you to join with us and meet other creators from different communities and just hang out and laugh and all positive. I want you to do it with us one time, Terrence, please. I want you to meet some of my creator friends. Maybe you could invite some of the creator friends that you have that we don't know. And it would be a good way for all of us to make friends and to help each other grow too. It would be so much fun, Terrence.
It's like a cross-pollination of sorts, We bring people, you bring people, you know what I mean? Like we could have that, I love it when you call me Big Papa, like you bring your friends and I'll bring my friends. Shit, we could do it every weekend, you know what I mean, P. Diddy?
Hey, Boot Hill Girl. And everybody prayers for Terrence because I was just saying before that you were in Naples during that storm and his car got flooded out.
Yes.
Were you able to get a rental, Terrence? I hope all is well with that. A rental or a replacement car. I mean, he had damage. Huh?
Terrence is what, near the Tampa area?
He was in Naples, but he travels for work. So I believe like sometimes he's in Tampa, sometimes he's in Naples. I believe he travels for work, so he's in different places at different times.
Right.
Oh man, and he has the cutest like nephew and nieces that when he's home, they join his lives.
Yeah. He's a good guy.
Yeah, and it's hard for me to keep up, and I wish I had more time, with my schedule. I wish I had more time to, I pop in Terrence's live 10, 15 minutes, and then I have to go because work or kids.
Or work.
Kid, my child always has me running around doing something. You would love yes, I'll hit you up on Instagram, Terrence, and I seriously, and any creators that you're friends with, because I see you're always sharing some of these people on your community tab and helping promote them. They're welcome too to come up. Even if they got 15 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, they're welcome to come. You can invite them and have them join and come up and introduce themselves. And, we'll all drop links and everybody can get some new friends and new subscribers.
Terrence, you could come on whenever you want, though. You just say to us, like if you can't make it the night we're all getting together, you could come on whenever. You just got to say, drop the link, and you're good to go.
Yeah, Terrence always has an open invitation over here.
Yeah. Because we're not really going to do beef shows anymore. We're not involved in that.
Well, don't say that because sometimes you know how I am. Something might make me mad and I might need to respond to something. And sometimes women get moody. I don't know how many men in chat know that, have women in their lives and that women get moody sometimes. Chicks can be crazy. Women can be crazy. So there are times when I'm going to be moody and I can get a little upset and I might have some words to say. I cannot promise, but we're doing our best not to do too much beef. Yes, I get a rental, drove back to Mississippi. Now I'm back in my other car. Thank God I'm alive. My Denali is a total loss, but it's all, yes, that's it. Terrence, we could not replace you. If something would have happened to you, we can't replace you, but that car can be replaced.
Yeah, I've noticed, like, Lauren, like, it seems like once a month, you kind of get mad at me for the same thing.
Well, then why don't you stop doing it, though? I don't understand. If I'm mad at you for the same thing every month, why don't you stop doing it?
Because what you're mad at is this thing called me breathing.
No.
Stop breathing. You want me to stop breathing? Okay, I'll die. I'm not saying that you have reason to be mad at me. You're mad at me. You're mad at my existence. So what am I supposed to do? Shoot myself? Make you happy? I mean,
no, make an effort. Make an effort to like try to show me, like, words are one thing, but actions are another thing. And so certain things, like, you could say something all day, but at the end of the day, it's just words. And you don't get it. You'll never get it, but it is what it is. I just learned to live with it. That's what Joe is.
No, I get it.
Wait, we're friends, but sometimes our friendship is a one-way street.
Never. Let me tell you something. It's not. And if you think about it, okay, and you think about what you have to do at this point, it's not that big of a sacrifice. Whereas myself, on the other,
you have a lot to lose and I don't. Yeah, it's all about you.
And see, there you go, putting words in my mouth. I didn't say that.
Oh man, because now this freaking Whale Wednesday is going to come back. Go ahead.
That you need to kick back with that. I'm being dead serious. You need to X that. That's a non. You can't say that.
I can say
can't
stuff.
Say that. No.
But you throw digs too. You say stupid stuff too. It's okay for you to throw digs, but like if I can't do it back.
Okay, but that's a non-issue. You can't go there. Just leave that alone. But you have a problem sometimes with leaving things alone. But it seems like if you tell me to leave something alone, I'll come on YouTube and apologize for a week. So, sorry about that, guys. It's, when we do this, me and her.
I hate being compared. Like, you always got to bring that shit up, and it's like you always got to, like, somehow, some way compare.
Bad blood.
Get
rid of the bad blood.
Yeah, well, stop comparing me to others. I don't need some other boss dictating what goes on.
Cards right now.
I'm talking about cards. I was going to show you the flooding that Terrence had, but I can't seem to find that video.
Yeah, it's I would love to really talk to Terrence and ask him some questions. Like, for example, how do you get homeowners insurance down there?
He doesn't live in Florida. He stays in hotels for work.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Mississippi is his home base.
In Florida, I would love to know.
Well, why don't you call my mom? You talk to her.
Yeah, but I'm saying your mom's. I wanted to have him come on the show.
Well,
it's very informative because people. No, I mean, you got to think about. You're through an insurance agent. Let me tell you something, Parasite Slayer. You know what Parasite Slayer problem is? You're too smart for yourself.
There we go. Now, you need to get like sinkhole insurance. There's all different insurance you got to get when you're down there.
Come to my house, you don't even get to the curb, my friend. And I know. We got cameras. I got the turrets upstairs, and I got these two guys down here. It ain't happening. And especially if you're a fat, stinky fuck and you come over here, they'll smell you from a mile away. So don't wear deodorant, don't wear perfume, nothing. Better come au natural. So, what I was thinking is, I seen something where the average homeowner insurance in Florida is.
Mommy, we can get Christina on. Where's Christina? Oh, Christina was driving to pick the girls up.
It's 3 times the national average. Okay? And I found out that there's some places where it's hard to get homeowners insurance. Yeah, but you see parasite flare? Yeah, that's why so many had to raise it. Yeah, I know, but parasite slayer. That's why my houses that I own are brick, number one, and they're on hills, number two. But it's not that big of a problem here. My insurance is not that high, my homeowner's insurance. I think I'm paying like $7,000 a year.
All right, so we don't need to talk about
But
that.
these people are paying like $5,000 a month, some of them. $4,500 a month, $3,000 a month. I mean, come on, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So when you're buying a house, I'm sure in different areas, like if you live in certain areas, it's even, a lot of issues. I mean, this country really it's really going downhill. It really is.
Margene, it's not. It's a him thing. Margene's texting me. No, that's a Joey thing.
What's a him thing?
No. She just texted me something. It's easier. There's something on my phone. I think because I bring it in the shower with me. And it's hard to some of the keys get stuck and stuff like that.
Oh, wait a minute. Well, hold on a minute. Hold on. Parasite Slayer, you're 100% right. I'm talking about taxes on my house is 7 G's. Yeah. So listen to this one, right?
I hope this isn't. Go ahead.
When I was buying my second house, right?
Joe, I don't want to hear about this, so move on.
Okay. What are we moving on to?
Not talking about your house.
Okay. It was a story. But we're on over an hour, and I got to hit the road.
I thought so.
I got things I got to do.
Yep. I figured.
Well, I have company.
Yep.
So we're having raviolis tonight. Pastosa, by the way.
Yes. Everybody, thank you for coming in. We appreciate all donations. We appreciate all the likes.
Listen, I know you would never say anything bad. You asked me a question, Yankees for life. I'm sorry. What is that question? I try not to read the comments too much because I get a lot of bad things said to me.
No, people are pretty good in here because our mods get rid of them.
What is it?
Yankee for life. Joe, answer this question. Who do you have going to the World Series and winning it all?
Well,
I don't think anything's wrong with Amber.
No, Amber's okay. What's wrong with Amber?
She's probably right now about this time she's getting her kids from school.
I'll tell you this. I don't see the Yankees getting there. So, honestly, probably, believe it or not, the Astros I might see coming out of the American League.
540.
The problem is the Yankees in this pitching. I'm like, give me a break. We were talking about it last night. They give this guy Cole, $35 million a year or whatever. I mean, he's okay, but every time it's like, I think he's going to, he needs to throw, pitch 8 innings of give up 1 or 2 runs. He's giving up 3-4 runs. He's giving up home runs. Aroldis Chapman. I mean, I don't know. And then the Yankees hitting. I mean, you take Aaron Judge out of that lineup, I think they'd be in last place. Their team hitting, forget it. I mean, Giancarlo Stanton hit 211 this year. Yeah, he had 31 home runs, but come on, 211? He's another one making $30 million. So, I mean, I don't know. Although that Nestor dude's good. What's his name? The Mexican dude. He's good. the pitcher. I mean, he's a decent starting pitcher. I mean, who else are you going to rely on? You know, I mean, it's not going to be easy. Now, Houston, they got Verlander, so. But then again, if Garrett Cole can pitch like, a number one starter and give us some, some strong games, well, yeah, then you have an opportunity to make it, but it's the pitching. It's always the pitching. I mean, Aaron Judge, they're probably not going to pitch to him that much. So, I mean, it's going to be tough. I hope the Yankees, because what will wind up happening is if they don't make it to the World Series, this Aaron Judge thing is not going to be as big as it needs to be. Because that's all Yankee fans, that's all we think about is, you got to get to the World Series. If they don't get to the World Series, then it's like a letdown. And the type of player that Judge is, he's going to want to at least make it to the World Series. But hopefully that answers your question. I'm as confused as anyone, because I'm a Yankee fan. I want the Yankees. I want them to make it, not even for me, because I've seen 5 rings. I want to see it for Judge because it's going to take a little bit of heat. I mean, it's going to, if they get knocked out in the first round in the ALDS, his whole season is going to be worthless, basically. It's going to be a season they want to forget. But if he could carry them to a World Series appearance, then, but I don't know. Yeah, the Astros or Dodgers, yep. It comes down to the pitching, and I don't think Garrett Cole, the relievers we have, I don't know, Jameson Taya, I mean, it depends. But then again, if Garrett Cole somehow starts, scuffing the ball or whatever, throwing a spitball, yeah, the Indians, I don't know what was up with that. Like, I don't know. I'm not like the Washington Redskins. Like, I don't know. To me, I guess that's like, a bad, like you don't want to call people a Redskin or whatever, but I mean, it's the Washington Redskins. I mean, come on.
Hey, Facts Over Feelings, what's up?
Redskins. I mean, then like, all right, you're the Cleveland Indians, okay, but then you go to the Guardians.
What's up, Day Shift?
Like, where do they come up
with? Day Shift's a good friend of mine. Everybody, please be respectful.
Why didn't they just go with the Washington Skins or something if they didn't want to have Redskins? But to like, the Braves are still, well, yeah, and that will change too. But it's like the Washington Redskins are like, a big, that's like a huge franchise. It's like they've had some really good teams. They've been around forever. I mean, come on, Joe Theismann. I mean, you look at it, Doug Williams, he got a championship. Mark Rippon. I mean, Joe Gibbs, you know what I mean? So I think people need to loosen up a little bit, and they shouldn't take this stuff, a little bit too, just a little bit too tight with everything. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't think the Washington Redskins were like, all right, we're gonna name the team the Redskins because we don't like Indians or what. I mean, it's just, who gives a damn? It's a great football team, the Redskins. They've been a great organization, except for that Dan Snyder stuff. Because I guess that John Gruden it was the Seminoles, exactly. So there's going to be a lot. I mean, it's. Look at St. John's. They were called the St. John's Redmen. Now, how do you change Chris Mullen, Mark Jackson, Walter Berry? I mean, come on. and you're going to call, what are they, the Red Storm now? Oh, come on.
Gene, check your
That's
messages.
crazy.
Aren't
That's
you having-
crazy. Think about it. It's like the Big East. That Parasite Slayer, we're going to address that in a show. We're going to address it because the Big East for college basketball, come on. No, they're not the Redmen anymore, Parasite Slayer. They're the Red Storm. Or I don't
What if
even
you
know.
had,
Red Storm. There might be St. John's Storm.
Can I talk about Carlos?
The Redmen. Please hit the like button.
Please hit the like button.
If you don't like what we're talking about, you could hit the
No button.
any button. It doesn't make a difference. You could hit like or dislike. I think what is it called?
They disabled the dislike button for some
No,
reason. I
what
have no
is it
idea why they
called?
did that. They used to have a
Lee
dislike
Cole,
button
you
on
know he's
YouTube.
talking about it, Lee Cole. The algorithm.
The algorithm.
The algorithm. Yeah.
Oh shit! I just
The
clicked that
algorithm.
here. What the f did I do?
Oh,
there we
wait a minute. Let's see if we can get into the algorithm.
Everybody
Sammy the Bull,
hashtag
Sammy the Bull,
and
Sammy
be
the
in
Bull,
chat.
Sammy the Bull. Say Sammy the Bull 100,000
No,
times.
no. We don't want to promote him. We don't promote informants on this channel. No.
We're not promoting it. We're trying to get into the algorithm.
I don't care. Don't say informants' names on this channel.
Oh, please. You know what? Calm down, you. Seriously.
Well, say like when everybody goes. Remember how funny that was that Vinny Bracco accounts that kept coming in. That was him.
Yeah.
People need to do that when you're in chats, like hashtag NB, hashtag Bay8
Right.
in chats.
Right.
Like that's why, and those who support, we push back always. If you have a wrench, drop
Parasite
we
Slayer.
push
I'm thinking
back.
the same- Yep, there it is, Parasite Slayer. I was thinking the same thing. Hashtag Redmonds, hashtag Indians, hashtag
Hashtag Aaron Judge.
Redskins, hashtag President Obama, hashtag President Trump. Like we should just do every hashtag and see what happens.
Rest in peace, Alan Kaiser. Absolutely.
The thing is this, what algorithm do we want to be in? Because I'm telling you right now, and I'm going to be 110% honest with you. These guys that are doing these shows, wait a minute. These guys that are doing these shows,
We need to go eat.
they got 6,000 subs, they got 10,000 subs, they got 20,000 subs, right? I'm telling you right now, I guarantee you, I could pull some shit out and put it on the screen right now. And what they're making in 6 months in revenue, I can make in 10 minutes. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. So, by me being on YouTube actually takes away from the money that I could be making right now. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is this. I come on the show to be with you guys, to hang out with you guys, and you guys make fun of me, I make fun of you. See, that's what I'm saying, Parasite Slayer. If you're not in that stratosphere of 1 million, then you're wasting time. So this is a hobby. This is pretty cool what we're doing. But I got a good business that I really think is going to take off. And it took off already. I mean, it really did. I really had a great business. I was moving like 8, 10, 15 cards a day. And my cards are so old that it's like the markup on them, it went crazy. You know what I mean? Like when that whole Kobe Bryant thing happened, oh my God, it was crazy. What they were selling for those cards. And I got to be honest with you, it's really fun. To me, the card business, it's like what she did, Lauren, by showing those cards. To me, that's exciting. You know what I mean? Very exciting when you get those packs and you open them, because so now the whole crazy thing about it is, Lauren, right? Are you there, Lauren? Oh, yeah. Thank you. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys. So anyway,
Um,
the
I thought you had
card
to,
that,
I thought you had to go eat. Hey, Rat Trap. Rat
no,
Trap's in here.
no, we're eating at 6:30.
All right. Well, I got to go use the.
No, listen, you're going to listen to this.
I have to use the bathroom.
Take the computer with you and put it on mute. So, that Cade Cunningham card, okay, not worth a lot of money right now. It's Donruss. It's a mid-level, card. But what's crazy now is if we could get that card graded and it comes back as a PSA 9, 9.5 or above, I mean, then that Cade Cunningham is going to be worth a little bit of money, and you're going to make, and it's going to be worth more money. You know what I mean? So it's that's what's good about the business now, is that the card grading. I've been buying graded cards now. I've been getting involved in that. But it's a bigger investment, but the key is with these cards, like I try to tell, yeah, PSA is backed up exactly. So what do you think about SGC? I picked up some Justin Herbert rookies, right? Let me see where they are. It's Justin Herbert RCG, I think it is. Shit, where'd I put it? RCG. Oh, here it is. I think it's over here. I thought I had it over here. Yeah, I think it's RCG is what it is. And SGC. Obviously, Beckett and PSA are the tops, but they're still backed up a year. I thought they might have been working through that. I had the card in front of me the whole day, and now I can't find it. RCG, I think it is. I mean, it looks nice. The slab that it comes in with this, the slab that it comes, it's nice. It has like a little camo on the back or whatever. But yeah, that's why I really am not doing any submissions right now. My cousin's been doing them. My cousin Tommy, he sells cards, but he's just in baseball. Yeah, it's RCG or RCF. I don't know what it is. It's something RC. And I bought a few Justin Herbert rookies. They were like 9.5 on this. So I'm figuring it's like an 8.5 PSA. Yeah, but these companies now, they're coming out of the woodwork. I also have hold on a minute. Bear with me for 1 second. Yeah, these are SGCs. And I got SGC, PSA, Beckett.
What are you doing? Opening cards?
No, I'm looking at some of my graded cards. There's this new graded card company. There's this new card grading company that came out. And I
Well,
was asking Parasite Slayer if he'd ever heard of them. Anyways, I can't
So-
find it now.
thank you, Down Nick. All right, guys. Well, are you done? You gonna go
Yeah,
eat?
I'm almost done. We could cut it, you know. We could that's why I'm in a oh, here it is. All right. RCG. It's got a little camo back slab. Yeah, RCG. Revolutionary grading. Revolution grading. So RCG. Revolution card grading. This is a new one. I haven't yeah. So I mean, I like the slab, it's nice. And obviously I like Justin Herbert. I think he's going to be good. I got my eye on that Trevor Lawrence too. So that's going to be the next thing that we're going to move into. People don't, you know, you don't want to listen to the show, that's fine. You don't want to make money then. Yep. Yeah, I think they might be. I'm going to look into that. That's going to be the new thing. Yeah, I like Trevor Lawrence. I've been getting a lot of his rookies now. I've been loading up on him. But not really loading up. But Trevor Lawrence, Jalen Hurts. But Jalen Hurts, I started buying last year. Because I figured, you know, he was going to do well. And I'm glad that I did buy some of his cards last year. Because they're starting to go up now a lot. So basically, I'm more into basketballs. Well, obviously, you know, I'm obviously Aaron Judge. I've been going in on him. Trevor Lawrence. Who else? See my list. You know, Judge, obviously. More and more Judge.
And the Cunningham guy.
But I haven't been buying Cunningham.
Well, we got a Cunningham. I bought one. But anyway, all right, let's...
Justin Herbert, hold on a minute.
Hey, baby
Where
girl.
you got to go? You got to go somewhere?
No, but there's nobody even in here, and you're talking. Like, about...
Doesn't make a difference. How many people have to be in here? 100,000 people? I'm talking to one person. That's good enough for me.
All right, well...
Yeah, so Aaron Judge, Herbert, Josh Giddey, talked about him. Obviously, Luka. And Trey Young. The thing about those guys is I'm more selective with like the Lukas and the Trey Youngs because I really have, you know, the cards are high priced. So if I see a good deal or something, or like it's an auction, you know, I like getting the auctions that end late at night. because people are asleep and they're not on their bidding. John Morant, I've been going in on him, but John Morant for the last couple of years. And LaMelo Ball. Like I said, Trae Young. Steph Curry. I've been buying lots of Steph Curry. You get good deals. I lost out on this 320 card Aaron Judge. Well, yeah, that's the problem is what's variant. Yeah, exactly. I actually like Optic. No, I like Optic. I like the Optic purple. Then like the Donruss, the green and yellow laser, the orange laser. I like the teal laser I've been buying. I always like Optic, the Optic purple, Optic hyper pink. I actually like some Mosaic too. Mosaic has some nice stuff. But that's the thing. There's so many different variations of the card. I mean, I picked up a John Morant purple hoops variant. Yeah, but I really like Optic. To me, that's like, Optic. And if I'm going to get Donruss, I like the green laser. Or the green flood I like too. Yeah, there's so many. I got a good deal on a hoops. PSA 9.5 Luka Doncic rookie. I got it August 1st. I got it for $40. And it's a 9.5 PSA. I'll hold on to that. But he has, the thing is, he's going to have to start making moves. How many purples are made? There's quite a few. Quite a few. But that's why I like to buy the lots. Yeah, the colors, I know. As a matter of fact, it's funny because when I was buying, I bought a box of Donruss, and it tells you, like, all right, this one has the teal lasers in it. This one has the purple lasers in it. This one has the orange. So instead of having them mixed up, like having some teal and some orange and some, you buy the box, you buy the hobby box, and it has like all teal or all pink. I like the teal. Teal's cool, and obviously the orange. But thank you guys for listening. Parasite Slayer, Down Neck, all you people that were in here, my friends, thank you. Lauren, you're muted. Lauren, are you going to speak? They muted themselves. All right, guys. Well, thank you. And we'll be on later, I'm pretty sure. Edwin Jimenez, thank you. Baby girl Windy. Del Strain, thank you for making fun of me. Yankees for Life. Rat Trap City. Pretty Monita. Margine, thanks for coming on. You're always welcome to come on. Cole. Oh, Cole, what up, man? How are you? Day shift. All right, man. I appreciate all you guys. Manchetti. Thank you, man. You guys have a good night and or a good evening. I'm having for dinner pastosa ravioli. Right? Fresh. And I'll be pretty happy in a couple of hours. So I'll come on and maybe I'll belch on the show or whatever and poke out my tummy because I can't wait for the ravioli. Oh, the pesto's of raviolis. Oh my God. They're like unbelievable. They really are. Thank you guys. Talk to you later. Have a good one. Bye. Parasite Slayer, have a good one, man. We'll hook up soon.